like to introduce everyone that's here now. So we've got Amanda in the left. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
And
How you doing?
Elle in
Hi,
next. And then Pauline in the other one. And then yours truly, Michael, sitting in the middle. So
Hello.
I'm the thorn in the roses bush. So that's
Good boy.
So I got that right. So Amanda, we were just going to talk about some topics that have come up during the week. So what would you consider? Like mobile's been pretty big. People wanting to learn about mobile, and there've been a few solutions come out of that. And the topics this week.
Well, that's good. I'm a little bit prehistoric in mobile usage and apps and things like that, and I also decided to buck the trend and go with a Samsung Galaxy 2. So having, and then the first part of that is I left a normal mobile that's just used for phoning and have only been like a normal mobile person for so long. So I am interested in the discussions going on about it and understanding QR codes. I know how to do those sort of things. They're very groovy. But the articles or the things that people have been sharing this week have been quite good about that. I'm still none the wiser though. I need to read slower.
Amanda, you're probably ahead of the times, because I just heard that the sales of Android phones have outstripped the iPhones now. So you're not behind the times, darling. You're ahead.
Oh, good. I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
So what have you found this week, Elle? That's been of value for you?
Oh, look, I've been just chasing my tail this week. I'm fresh back from holidays and still playing catch up. So I haven't been around in the socialising side of it as much as I probably should have been. In fact, I merely caught tonight's group almost by accident. It flashed past as I was hitting the off button. I went, yeah, okay, I need to go and check this out. So here I am. Bad luck, you stuck with me.
So Pauline, what's been really good for you for this week that you found?
Probably been a lot about the
Microbiology, is it?
mobile sites.
The mobile
The mobile
sites?
sites have been handy. The bad tea puns have always been valuable. I like those. Yeah, the mobile sites was really handy, and the QR codes was a bit. Yeah, I didn't know whether I wanted to use that in any of my stationery and stuff, so that was valuable to see how other people were using it. So that was really handy.
What about etiquette and stuff? We've been talking about this week. What sort of things have been coming up?
I haven't seen a lot on the etiquette stuff myself. I tend to subscribe to the theory that if you don't want your mum seeing it, then don't put it online. And my mum is on Facebook. She's on my Facebook, so I'm a bit scared about what I put up there.
We had some really good. Well, when I say really good, we had some very good examples of poor etiquette on the page in the last couple of weeks, and one of the and I've read a couple of blogs about it this week. One lady that I follow on Facebook, Tanya Shergan, she's a Facebook manager. She wrote a blog on it this week, and it went viral. So and people are getting tired of meaningless interaction. And that's one of the things I love about our group the most, is that during the week, and even on the weekends when we do the Spam I Am, it's a really good, meaningful way of interacting with people. And the people that don't, the ones that get aggressive or say different little things and aren't being of the mindset to collaborate, share, and help, they sort of get a little bit shot down. So, and people are saying, oh, so that, and I spoke to a business this week that the old way of hi from your newest liker just doesn't cut it anymore. on social media of any kind. It's meaningful engagement and hi, I am such and such and such and such referred me, or I like what your page is talking about. This is what's happened with me. All those sorts of things. So people are now, the trend is not to be quick, to take your time and go through it, and that's the thing I like the most about what our group is forcing people to do.
One thing I've noticed with this week is, or over the trend is, we may not necessarily have a lot of people actually interacting, but there's a lot of people actually reading and absorbing the knowledge as well. So that's really important to notice in that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's for sure. I think when I'm describing social media, and I guess my target audience isn't so much people or business owners that are on social media, but rather those who aren't, and they're sort of going, well, what is it? And I try and align it with business network meetings. If it didn't work in business network meetings, it isn't going to work on social media. And if you just walked up to somebody in a business network meeting and went, hi, and walked away, it's going to be useless. And it's exactly the same in any of the social media realms.
Yeah, I think that's why it's called relationship marketing. You need to build relationships with people. That's something I explained to this business I'm working with today. Never once on my Foisters page have I ever sold anything. And I gave them a couple of examples of how to be helpful as your business page, but you're still not selling anything, and sharing articles. And when I went to a sales seminar last year with a fellow called, just gone a mental blank. He's a guy out of America. And he had this thing called a touch system. So you meet people and that theory of you have two ears and one mouth for a reason. So, and listening to respond rather than listening to listen, there's a difference. And when he said that, I thought, oh my God, I do that. You've already got your answer ready for when they're speaking, sort of thing. So I've forced myself not to do that. And because I can obviously talk with bricks under my mouth and 20 foot of water. So, and the concept being when you really listen, then you can go back. And so when you've made that connection, then, a week or so down the track, you might read an article about something that they've talked about. Then you go and share that article, even though you're still not selling anything. Hey, mate, how you going? Read this article and remembered that you talked to me about that, thought you might be interested. But it's that kind of touch system where you build relationships without like, okay, so I've been nice to you, so what are you going to buy from me? Because it just doesn't work anymore.
So what other little ones, the little gems are coming out for this week? That one. I heard a post this morning about people are backlinking through posts, putting in as comments. They're actually backlinking back to their thing to get higher SEO. So they'll go and troll all sorts of different posts, especially sites like Mashable, and they'll go in and put a hyperlink in with a comment and say where this is, and of course the search engines will pick that up. It was quite interesting to actually pull that and see what was actually going on and what's happening with that, and it's quite an annoyance for some people because they're not actually getting true value out of it. They're just getting these guys putting in.
Are you talking
links.
about in the group, Michael?
No, this is in general. This is a general thing that's happening, and it's actually being originated out of the States. It's something that's actually happening out of the US, and they've actually tracked it. So Google have tracked it as well, where it's coming from. It's quite an interesting occurrence. You'd think it'd be somewhere that it would happen out, out the backwaters of Philippines or China, but it's not.
You do actually get things like when you go to those seminars and the likes, you actually get told to put your links and links to your site on like Facebook comments. However, they do tend to to try and encourage you to put valuable comments on there. So basically, if you're sharing something that's relevant, then put a link to something that's relevant on your website. If it is. If it's not valuable and it's not relevant, then don't do it because it's just spam.
Yeah.
Isn't that changing though? Michael, you're probably got your finger on the button on that one. Hasn't Google, is it the Penguin that they've introduced that is actually devaluing all the backlink in the SEO? Is that, I must admit I haven't researched it thoroughly, I've just had too much else on my plate. Is there not something happening with that at the moment?
They did some stuff with that. I forget what it was, but it was one of their programs was actually to clean up all the links and make sure that they're not actually, they're true links. And so a lot of people had to go and reconfigure what they were doing for SEO posting and the like.
Because there was a lot of the directories of just link. That was what they're trying to get rid of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just have to get my PA over here to help.
Your PA, what's that? The pussycat?
No, that's mine.
That's yours. Yeah.
No,
oh, there's your PA, pussycat.
This is one of them.
This is one.
Hello, Christian.
Hello, everybody. This is Bundy.
Oh, we're going to get a shot.
Hey, it's Bundy.
So it's Bundy.
Bundy, get me a drink.
He's pretty good. No, not before dinner.
I've had dinner. Bundy, get me a drink.
Yeah, but he hasn't. Not before his dinner.
So he's looking for dinner.
Yeah, that's the only reason he's in here at the moment.
Yeah, so, Mum, you haven't fed me?
Basically, what are you doing talking on that silly screen thing?
Yeah, I know kids that say that too. They say, what are you talking on that silly screen thing?
Yeah, Mum wants to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what's going with it. But that's been really cool. So, thank you. And I'll just find the right screen for me. So I'm going to say thank you for everyone, and thank you for those that have been watching this little podcast, webcast, live stream with the hats. Oh yeah, you've got to go and try the hats.
I have to say that this has been a quality conversation.
Thank you. It has been a quality conversation.
That's very good, Amanda. I do like.
So have you got the Google effects there, Elle?
I want to be a
I
goddess.
was flicking around the screen before I saw them there, but I wasn't ready to play with them.
Yeah, I'll go and play with them. I'll go and put one on.
I will do. But
Come on,
yeah,
well, I'll go and put one on, and then I'll click through them.
Okay. Here we go.
I'll put one. That's a little hat. I'll put the brow on. I think I can get the hat.
Where did you
there it
get
is.
the eyebrows from?
That's appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
And horrible hair. Oh, that looks hard. It really looks horrible, doesn't it?
Elle, your beard is over on your window.
Yeah, your beard's over on your window.
Oh,
That
that
looks
was a go.
weird, doesn't it?
Why does mine not go anywhere near where I am?
Sit back a little bit.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, that's weird.
Oh, to
And
be
the
sure.
horns are out for Christmas. But there was
Yeah, I
devil's
thought that
horns
was
and there was
appropriate.
the reindeer antlers and all sorts of things. So they're cool fun.
I'm being a space astronaut.
Oh, we've played space thing, but
Are you being a
there's
space
many.
cadet there, Amanda?
Yes, I'm being a space cadet.
That's
What
right.
happened
So
to Pauline? You decided to go.
she's gone.
Oh,
Bye, Pauline.